Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Terry and I have just come back from a trip to Cairns and wanted to do a short video on a few things that arrived whilst I was away. So I'm going to jump straight in. If you haven't visited my channel before, I would love you to stay and watch this video and perhaps give it a like and a follow if you like as well. What I want to chat about today is when we left last week Tuesday, I'd already placed an order for a few items that I had been watching over the last sort of 6 or 8 months and thought these would be really trendy things coming up for 2017. So I was really excited to get to Auckland Airport, and I'm just going to find the page in my Denizen magazine. But anyway, in the Koru Lounge they always hand out the gorgeous Denizen magazines, and whilst I was browsing through it I nearly had a heart attack when I saw what was trending in the magazine was exactly one of the designs that I had just bought on eBay. Now for those of you that know me, you'll know I'm a lover of vintage and pre-loved, and really it's just amazing when you have a bag that's pre-loved, knowing the history behind it or finding out the history behind it, or knowing that there's an age to it, and it's just the excitement of getting something that you know somebody else has used and loved. So whilst I'm trying to browse through here, what I wanted to say to you was found it. Sorry about the delay. I know, absolutely insane. But anyway, having a bit of a grey moment. I'm just going to show you how my grey grow out's growing just before we jump in and do this video. But yeah, really getting there. It's a labour of love at this stage because yeah, I'm hoping I can go all the way. I'm definitely going to try. I've had a bit of a breakout whilst we were in Cairns. I mean, honestly, postmenopausal breakout, who has them? I don't know, but anyway, clearly I do. So just jumping off some fun, wanted to show you what I'd found and what I had ordered. So I'm going to show you in the Denizen magazine. This is what is trending for 2017. Now I'm going to try and get up as close as I can. It is the Christian Dior and it is their trotter design, so it's their monogram. That's in the navy, and that's a brand new bag using their old vintage designs, which I'm absolutely loving seeing the comeback of. So jumping in, I'll show you what I ordered and what arrived whilst I was away. It is this absolutely gorgeous Christian Dior trotter design Boston 25. Now this looks very similar to the LV Speedy. Fashion recycles itself, and honestly there's limited resources when it comes to fashion. They just keep on reproducing. So this particular bag, around about a similar time to the Speedy, made by Christian Dior. It is in a canvas as well. It's their monogram, so it's called the Trotter design. The actual monogrammed canvas is Trotter, T-R-O-T-E-R, with two little goodies on it, I think French Trotter. But anyway, it's an absolutely beautiful bag. I do have the Louis Speedy 30, as you may know, so I decided I'd go for a 25. Now what I love about this particular bag is, unlike the Louis, which is one piece of actual canvas itself, you can see that this is two pieces of canvas joined together with a seam at the bottom, two side pieces of canvas, so it really gives it structure. This bag stands really well. It holds its shape really well. Doesn't matter how full you make it, it has a rigid bottom. This is in the navy blue leather handles, and then of course you have the D gold hardware, which I really love. It has the lock and key that goes through with it. But what I absolutely love, easy to clean, leather is in near perfect condition. I don't think this bag's been used very often at all. So what I wanted to jump in with now, with this design having come back, obviously bang on trend for me, something I've been watching for about 6 to 8 months and thinking, fashion recycles itself. As we know, there's got to come a time in the next couple of years where this bag comes back, so, or the style comes back with the Trotter monogram. So I'm going to grab myself a couple of things whilst they are still relatively cheap on eBay, and they are luxury designer handbags. So lo and behold, when I saw that picture in the latest Denizen magazine, I just about freaked out and thought, wow, got to get this out there and let people know. If you are taking your first foray into designer handbags, jump onto eBay, Vestiaire Collective, Yugi's Closet, wherever your choice of shopping is. Jump on, have a look what's out there in the Christian Dior Trotter design. There are a number of handbags. My first love started with their Trotter. It's actually an evening bag. It's a clutch on a chain, which I've had for probably 10 years, and I've sort of used it as a clutch. I've used it as a shoulder bag. I've used it as a crossbody bag, and I just absolutely loved it. So this was the next jumping off point, thinking this stuff is definitely coming back. And of course 2017 winter, here we are in all the magazines. They've gone back to using one of their old designs. So jump onto any of those sites, have a look. Obviously be cautious about buying vintage, and be cautious about buying designer, making sure it's authentic. I will link a couple of the buyers that a couple of sellers that I buy from who are incredible, and I've bought several things and they've all been, I've authenticated them after, and they've all been absolutely authentic. They do have a 14-day money back guarantee as well. So jump on, have a look. What's happened with this particular Christian Dior Trotter range? You can still get bargains for the under 400. Some of them go up to 900 and 1,000, but jumping in now before anybody else does, you're going to be able to snag yourself something for, I guarantee, under $200 to $300. Do it before everybody else sees it and jumps on and starts shopping vintage just to get the look for the season. So the next thing that I'd ordered was this gorgeous little, this was their numbers range. Number one was the actual wallet, and this is in the blue and white denim range. So number one was the wallet, number two was the makeup bag. Now I ordered this particular size, again, because this is something when I'm traveling I will use as a quick clutch for evening. It will squash down flat, so I'll take my makeup in it on flat in this actual bag, and then once I get to my destination I'll probably be using something like this as an evening bag, as a clutch. So it's, you're wanting to buy things that really have dual purpose. So this is the gorgeous, again, this is not as dark a navy, this is more the denim blue, so it's the darker blue, lighter blue, whereas the other Boston bag is more the really dark navy. So gorgeous little bag, white leather hardware. The Trotter design was made in Italy. This particular one is made in Spain. It has its little leather goodie in it. For some people it's important, I know when they're buying Louis Vuitton, they want to make sure that they're buying stuff made in France. For me, I've got a fair bit of stuff made in France, but I've got quite a lot of stuff made in Spain, and that's not always an issue for me. If I like the bag, if it's in good condition, and it's the price point I'm wanting to pay, I'm more than happy to grab it regardless of where it comes from. So this is to add to my collection of Dior, and one of my next videos I'm going to do is actually the collection of Dior I have. I've had a long love affair with Dior, and this is just really neat to be adding to my collection. I went ahead and got this little denim and blue purse as well. I have the Christian Dior saddlebag in denim with the tan shoulder strap and gold hardware. So this is just the perfect size. It's going to fit in there really nice and easily. It has it has the D and gold hardware through there. I don't think this has ever been used either, which is just incredible. That is your little coin purse through there, and then if you open it up further, that's for notes, credit cards, and everything else. It takes your 6, it actually takes 8 credit cards, which is pretty handy. You don't see that as often. Most bags, most little wallets take 6. So yeah, absolutely loving this. Can't wait to get stuck into using it, and as I say, it's going to fit perfectly into my little saddle bag. So just little poppers on it, but a really cute little purse. So that was my find for Christian Dior, and what I had pegged would be trending for 2017. Pleased to know that I'm bang on trend, and if you are wanting to jump into some luxury pieces, like I say, this is a bang on brand to start with. If you're wanting to get into pre-loved as well, bang on brand to start with, very affordable. I'd go for the Trotter design, particularly because it's just come back into fashion, And yeah, I hope you grab yourself something soon before the prices shoot up, and enjoy the rest of your week. Take care, guys. Bye.